How are you today? Are you this evening? How are you doing? How are you doing? Or evening on the advice that Femi Otedola gave his own daughter. He gave his own Peking, and people have been taking a lot of Panadol for somebody else's headache. Like seriously, I give my daughter an advice based on my belief, and you're not only taking it out of context. You are using abusive terms, condescending terms on me based on that advice I gave. Hmm. Let me remind all these people talking anyhow that Femi Otedola is not small me too. Remember the case of some sisters that there were these sisters that tried to maybe frame him or something. There was this Lebanese sisters that tried to frame him. Remember how we dealt with them? Remember the instance of what's the name? Al Farouk or something. There was a lawmaker that tried to uh, get him set up during the for subsidy fraud stuff. Remember how we set that guy up, got him removed from the National Assembly. I think the guy went to jail or something, that court case. So there's a history of Femi Otedola being a no nonsense person. So I'm just saying that all the people that are talking anyhow know how you be imputing allegedly. You know, a man gives such a, I'll call it such a honorable advice to his daughter, and somehow, some way, people that have no business with them seem to have an opinion. Today, we'll look at what God has to say about that statement. Now, in his exact words, Femi Otedola said, first of all, he established that they love each other, that he seen that they love each other. So before he gave that advice, he felt safe. He felt the first part of the second part of the scripture I'm going to share. He felt that Tosin, that's Mr. Easy, was already doing that with his daughter. So he said things like, I know you love each other so much. I've seen you. You're a very entrepreneurial man. You're very you love Tammy so much. So it's based on that context. He's now able to say that, hey, don't come to that deal. That you found a man that already cares for you, that loves you. You'll face challenges, but you must learn to align with him. I see nothing wrong with that advice, honestly. That, hey, Timmy, succumb to the whims of your husband. Why? Because I trust the whims of your husband. I know the whims of your husband will not be, the whims of toasting your husband will not be to beat you, it will not be to maltreat you. I trust the whims of your husband that I've seen him, I've met him. I know it will be godly whims. So that advice was coming from a place of context that a lot of people did not understand. And they're saying, hey, what if he's beating her? What if he's. We're talking of Femi Otedola that was able to set up a lawmaker. The guy set up a Nigerian lawmaker during the fuel subsidy brouhaha. He successfully did that and was able to, was able to exonerate his company, Xenon. Give me a second. Let me just. Was able to exonerate his company, Xenon. You know, so someone that smart that was able to beat the whole National Assembly at their game, you think he wouldn't have done a thorough research on who his daughter is going to marry? So you kept hearing him say, I know you love Temi. I've seen you guys, you're both entrepreneurs. He can say that because he knows the whims and caprices of Tosin. He's able to say, hey, this man will not treat my daughter wrong. This man is full of wisdom. This man is almost like a mini me. And I know that it's fine if my daughter obeys the biblical instruction with a man that actually cares about you and loves you. When you have that knowledge and that wisdom to make that choice accurately, of which I know that that's why Femi Otedola is able to clearly make such advice to his daughter that, hey, we have a winner here, that this Mr. Easy, Tosin, is a winner. When you make that kind of choice, right, it becomes easy to submit. People won't have a problem with succumbing. The problem with succumbing that people have online, those that have the problem with it, is the kind of man that they've seen people succumb